So
Road, man, what's good, bro?
What up, though?
What's the word, man? How you feeling?
Shit, man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm blessed.
Definitely. Man, so everybody's favorite cousin. When you call yourself favorite cousin, why you call yourself?
Yeah, man, I'm everybody's favorite cousin, man. This is how it is, man. Like, all my family, all my people, anybody I come in contact with, I'm just a favorite cousin, for real.
Okay. Man, tell me about your upbringing, man. Tell me about, what's that like? What was that like?
My upbringing honestly wasn't that bad. For real, I came from a 2-parent household. Both parents was working pretty much. They was doing good. My upbringing was pretty straight. Pretty much went to really good schools throughout my life. Let's see. But high school, I graduated from Cass Tech.
I ain't gonna say nothing. No comment.
I mean, it's nothing to say. It's nothing else that I need to say for real. Then that's my upbringing for real.
For sure. So, after you graduated from Cass Tech, where did you go from there?
From there, I got me athletic scholarship to go play football at Univeristy of Iowa. I was there from 2012 to 2014. Life started happening pretty much after that. Like, I just went down a different path pretty much for real.
You say life started happening. Can you dig deeper into that, bro?
Yeah. So pretty much like what happened since my junior year, like a lot of my family was passing away. So my junior year, I want to say it was the summer of my junior year to so it was July to March. I lost about 4 people in my family on both sides of my family. And then in 2012, that's when my little cousins got into a really bad car accident where they actually lost their mom and also their mom's boyfriend as well. 2012 also. So I graduated in June, went down to school. I was balling too. I was actually playing. I was about to get ready to play after the second week of camp. Tore my ACL. Tore my ACL.
You was playing as a true freshman?
Yeah, I was gonna be playing as a true freshman. Tore my ACL, sprung my LCL, and tore my meniscus. Then life really started kicking in. September 24th. I still will never forget it. But September 23rd was really that was the last day I spoke to my mom. It was a Sunday and we was just chopping it up. And I remember everybody was just over my crib because that's what we did. My crib was we call it the clubhouse for real. Everybody in my family, if somebody said we're going to the clubhouse, over my crib. It was all over there. The next morning, I get a call from a homeboy across the street, yo, you talk to your peoples? I'm like, nah. Man, you gotta talk to your peoples. I'm like, all right. You get a call from my cousin. My mom's gone. My mom's passed away. And mind you, this was 3 days before my 18th birthday. So I just tore my ACL a month prior. Then my mom's passed away. So, shit was it was getting real. And I ain't know what to do. I was 17 at the time still. I was just trying to play ball and have fun in school. But then that happened. 2014 came when I was just it was just a lot going on, too much going on, and I wasn't really able to grasp and take control of it. So I wound up leaving school, came home, was trying to get my life back together. What ultimately wound up happening, in my opinion, I was running from my problems. I wound up going down to Atlanta for a few years. Wound up getting in a relationship. Shit was kind of, it was unhealthy at the end of the day, for real. 2016 came back home. That's when when I first actually found out that my father was sick. I came home during that, and I had a lot of shit going on at the time, and mentally, I was just wasn't really there. Fast forward, 2020, still dealing with some of the same shit. My pop's still sick, but you know, I was grinding. Like my mindset started changing. I started getting exposed to different things, and I started thinking for myself. And one of the main goals I had for myself for 2020, and I have it. I still got a picture of it actually. I wrote all my goals down for 2020, and my main one was to graduate in December of 2020, and I did that shit. I graduated in December 2020, and I started 2 businesses.
What did you graduate with your degree in?
Oh, I graduated with my bachelor's of science with a concentration in accounting, like a degree in accounting, like for real. That's what it is.
Okay. So I want to just go back a little bit, bro. I know it was a tough time, you know, being 17 and dealing with all that. You know, what were some of the biggest things to help you, you know, overcome and get to where you're at right now?
Forgiving, understanding, therapy, learning to control what I can control only. Like it's still a process. I'm still learning it. Because it's like my journey's still going on for it. You know, like December, like 2020 was just here like a couple days ago. Shit. So, but I do definitely give a lot of credit to those for real.
That's what's up. So now that you got your, you know, degree in accounting, what do you plan on doing with that and going forward?
All right, so like I said, like what I did create two businesses, and mind you, I created the businesses out of like desperation, because how 2020 was set up, I had 2 internships already in place. I had one that ended in April, started another one in May, and that one that was in May ended in August, like in the middle of August. And what I had lined up was I already did my interview and everything for this 3rd internship with the university. I was at Wayne State University. I already did the interview, and I was pretty much set to get it, but COVID really happened, and pretty much they wound up switching their whole platform on to like online based, and it was just like they really didn't have the time to like transfer us over to remote, so I didn't wind up getting that. So what happened, I was like, fuck it, like August 14th I knew I had another check coming in, so I had took that money to get from that check, and I had started my first business, which was my brand. And my brand is called Embrace Shoe, and the brand is geared towards embracing Black culture and providing a platform for us to network on. Because like what I realized was, you know, first and foremost, for people that want to get rich, you find a problem and you find a solution for that problem. That's how you do it. That's the quickest way to do it. You find the problem and you find a solution for the problem. The problem that I found was in our community, in the Black community, we just don't really talk for real. You know, like I remember times where I'll be down in Royal Oak or just downtown, and I just see all these Black people, and I'm just like, dog, we really just walk by each other, don't say shit, just grim each other, whatnot. But I was like, I took it from a different perspective, because I realized, you know, you change your perspective, you can change a lot of shit that's going on in your life. Like, change it from a negative perspective and just think of something positive out of that. So I was just like, you know what? I started looking at people differently when I started my internship downtown. Because I was like, okay, these people are working, but I have no clue what they're doing. So what wound up happening was, I wound up going to the gas station one day where I met up with one of my old friends from the cast, and I was telling her that I was graduating, about to finish up my degree in accounting, and she was like, "Damn, well, can you do my taxes?" I'm like, at the time, I'm like, shit, like in my head, I'm like, I ain't even finished my degree yet, but like once I finish, you know, I got you. So what I had wound up doing was I created a shirt. I was like, what if I had a shirt that said, I sure am a Black accountant? How many more potential clients could I get? So from there, I was like, damn, I'm about to create a shirt for pretty much every occupation that I can think of. Cause like I always go on Instagram, I'm always seeing somebody selling something. Like either it's edibles, either it's some drunken lemonade, or whatever it is. Somebody is doing something in our community, and we don't know who these people are. And a lot of it becomes because we refuse to talk to each other. So I was like, one thing that we do, if we see somebody that got something that we find interest in, we're more inclined to say something, you know, like shit. Like I'm pretty sure, like if a chick, like I need my hair done, then she just happened to be outside, she see a chick that got a shirt, I sure am a black hairstylist, she probably more inclined to like, hey, like you got any openers or something, you know, like just like that, just marketing, networking, just like that. So that's where I got my brand from, pretty much. And mind you, I came up with the brand. I was in the car. I was with my cousin. We was riding down Woodward, just blowing the wood. And I was just like, bro, why the fuck don't black people talk to each other? Like I didn't get it. And then another thing with Embrace You, like when you embrace what you do and who you are, it's just a different aura. Like you get a different self-confidence. And one thing I really feel like, if you can't like put the phrase "I sure am a" in front of whatever you do, you really need to start focusing on what the fuck you trying to do, because you clearly not happy. If you can't say that shit happily, you really need to start working towards what you want to do. And then I got my other business. I got my bookkeeping business right now that I'm building a master class for it too, for my clients. Pretty much, this is still an up and coming right now. So
definitely. Now, one thing that I just want to ask you real quick while we got you on the camera, I've noticed that, you know, just through your website and your shirt, I see you use THA instead of THE.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
Yeah, so THA, it was just like my own spin on the actual brand, you know. So pretty much like you're always going to see THA in everything that I got. Like if it has THA on it's going to have THA on the site, THA on the merch if it has that in the phrase or whatnot. But yeah, that's just part of my brand for real.
I mean, does it stand for something, or is it just like a spin?
No, it's just
a spin on the.
Yeah, it's just a spin on it. It's just a spin on it. Just my spin on it, for real.
Got it. All right, man. Thank you for taking the time out. You know what I'm saying? Conglomerate Podcast, Rube, your favorite cousin, man.